Communications Squadron and Major Elite Fogelman's Assumption of Command. The presiding officer for today's ceremony is the commander of 844th Communications Group, Colonel Michael Sinks. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Standing for the playing of our national anthem and the invocation.
Gracious God, we honor you for this beautiful day that you've made. We pause to invite your presence here as history is made. The commencement of the 794th Communications Squadron is now, and what a gift you've given Major Zogelman to lead, to serve, and to command this squadron. Grant her wisdom and understanding for every decision she'll need to make. Give her eyes to see beyond any masks that her people may wear to disguise pain. Give her ears to hear what's not said. Give her a team of leaders who are committed to caring deeply for every airman. May every life in this squadron be preserved and spared from suicide. May the mission be something they look forward to fulfilling every single day for the 20,000 plus partners and customers they serve. May Major Z give thanks for each and every one of them daily and always lead by example. May she always feel the support of her husband Joe, her father Tom, her in-laws Colonel Retired and Major Retired Snells, and her uncle Major Retired Brunner. It's in your great and mighty name we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, Colonel Sinks.
Well, first and foremost, thanks so much for coming. Colonel Zulsdorf, Colonel Page, appreciate that. I mean, I certainly wasn't expecting it, and I'm really excited. Chief as well, thank you very much for being here. You know, what a great day. I think first and foremost, we couldn't have asked for better weather in June, right? 60-some degrees this morning, a lovely weather. And I've also, I don't know, as the national anthem was playing, I don't know if you saw it, the wind kicked up and put this flag almost at full out. I thought that was awesome. So I don't know, getting all emotional here, and probably shouldn't, but I think this is a huge day. First and foremost, I want to thank the folks that came out. PA, appreciate your support. Protocol, thank you so much for being here as well. I appreciate your support. Chaplain Wilson, thank you very much for coming out as well, as I'm being attacked by the flags. Awesome. Senior cats and your lovely wife, Smith Katz. Appreciate that. But probably most important, Joe, thank you for giving us your wife for the next 2 years, because I can assure you, while you're up goofing off at Fort Meade and having a ball, we're going to put her to work. It's going to be a tremendous amount of work that she's got ahead of her. But I tell you what, when we talk about standing up the 794th Communications Squadron has a huge role. Not only do we have the part of the glorious 11th Wing, right? We have the band, we've got the honor guard, we have the chaplain services, but the new role that this whole wing is taking on is taking care of this whole base, the Chief's own base, and it's really super exciting for me to be part of that, and you should be as well. It's going to have a tremendous amount of work cut out for you. Lots of, as we discussed earlier, defining relationships, developing processes and procedures, and trying to figure out this thing that's been owned by the Navy for the last 10 years or so, what it's going to look like when it comes back to the Air Force and how we're going to manage it. It's going to be different, but I tell you what, not only is the 11th Wing going to benefit from it, but the 68 lieutenants that are on this base as well are going to benefit as well. So I certainly look forward to that. And I tell you what, we have the right person for the job. You know, I was looking at her, evals and her duty history, and it's kind of fitting for her to be here. You have the first, when she was at DM, her first assignment, she did the first ATO, authority to operate for the KAOC down at DM. First one ever, she led the effort with that. First time they had an inspection in like 10 years or something like that, she's leading the effort. Did a phenomenal job, knocked it out of the park, superior performance. And then runs off to England and bed down C-22 at RAF Mildenhall. So another first there. So just, you can see the first are starting to build. There's also another, even more so, when she's at Hurlburt, she's having to switch from contract manned weapon system ownership to civilian ownership of that. So that was a tremendous undertaking when it talks about manpower and changing an way an organization operates and looks. And then she heads off to Texas. So for us, CPT, National Cyber Protection Teams, are a big deal. That's the newest craze when it comes to cyber operations, and it's much needed in the Air Force and I would argue our nation. She's standing up that first organization ever. She led the first CPT to be stood up for the entire Air Force. And then not only that, she goes out and develops the CONOPS associated with that. So I could not have written a better resume to take over the 794 and to service this great base. You have the expertise, you have the experience. This is going to be a phenomenal opportunity, and for Joe. If you see her, she's going to be quite busy standing up this organization. She has an organization of what, 4 now? Something, 5? We got an inbound this weekend. That's awesome. So it's gonna grow. You're gonna have a huge presence out here, and we're getting all kinds of, not only we're getting airmen and a good civilian workforce, but we're getting contracted support. It's gonna be a great wing out here, and I look forward to being a part of that. So without further ado, I will go ahead and make this auspicious occasion official. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 794th Communications Squadron Guidon is entrusted to the senior enlisted leader, Senior Master Sergeant Stephen Katz, symbolically expressing the special trust and responsibility afforded to the command's enlisted members. Senior Master Sergeant Katz will now unfurl the the 794th Communications Squadron Guidon in honor of its activation. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the 794th Communications Squadron Assumption of Command. Attention to orders. Under the provisions of Air Force Instruction 51-604, Major Elite Lowerman assumes command of the 794th Communications Squadron effective 15 June 2020.
Sir, I assume command.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the commander, 794th Communications Squadron, Major Elite Lowerman.
Thank you, everyone. Saying those words to say I assume command, the gravity of the situation, it's something that I don't know if you can ever possibly describe to someone. Colonel Sinks, thank you so much for this opportunity to command. When you called me that Friday night, my husband wasn't home yet, and I was frantically taking notes because it just felt so surreal to get that phone call. So when he walked into the door and he was like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I'm like, "Oh, got a phone call about a job." I had something to reference back to prove that I wasn't making it up in my head. So thank you, sir, for the opportunity. Colonel Zulsdorf, I'm excited to work with you, not only because you are a fellow Z last name, you are from Wisconsin, a Packers fan, but also you are the commander of the 11th Wing. I'm a huge fan of history, and to be able to come back home to the actual historic home of this organization, like I'm so excited to bring, our pride and joy back. Absolutely. Chaplain Wilson, thank you so much for doing this. Chaplain Wilson was with me down at the 688th in Texas, and while I don't consider myself necessarily the most spiritual person on the face of the planet, when you talk, I feel so uplifted. You were a blessing to the 688th. I know they miss you, and I was so glad that you were able to come today. Thank you so much. Senior Cats, Major Hoffler, you guys have put together an amazing groundwork. Thank you so much for starting all of the tasks that we're trying to get accomplished here. I look forward to working with you as we move forward. Chief Bradford, thank you for stepping up to being the narrator today. Appreciate it. Also, everything you did in order to help get this organization started. We're excited to take this places. AFDW protocol, ladies, you guys knocked it out of the park. Thank you for helping us through this crazy time of COVID. It's been an interesting ride. I appreciate all the time and effort you guys put into it. Public Affairs, thank you so much, Lieutenant Cushing, Master Sergeant Keller. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to document this. I really appreciate it. To all the members I've worked with in the past, I've had the unique opportunity of working for 13 different squadron commanders. I've spent most of my career at the squadron level, and everything I ever did was learned from every single one of you. The times I spent in your offices, ranting about, regulations I didn't understand, sitting in civilian offices just trying to understand how they fit in and what role I can bring to the fight for my civilian members.
sitting with various first sergeants and discussing the future of my airmen. While I didn't have G-Series authority, it was very much trying to make sure that we took care of those members of our team. For the other officers who took the time to mentor us, you have no idea the impact you guys had as 06s on those lieutenants 12 to 14 years ago. We really, really value it. To my peers, who we all started in 612 ACOMs together, and I'm seeing a lot of you step up to be commanders today. I'm so proud of you. We've come a really long way. I'm excited to see where we all go in the future. And last but not least, to my husband, Joe, thank you for the most important thing, which is loving me, supporting me, and as my family told you, keeping me fed. That is the key to making sure that I am a successful person. So I value everything that you bring to this marriage. Thank you. And without further ado, I'm excited. Airman Graham, Airman Pisano, thanks for being here today. We're ready to dig in, right? All right, let's get this done. Thank you.
The men and women of the 794th Communications Squadron and Joint Base in Anacostia Bowling welcome the Zogosmales family and look forward to working with Major Zogerman as she assumes her new duties as Commander, 794th Communications Squadron. Please rise for the playing of the Air Force song and departure. Hey,